tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you called someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker? Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers. It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it. Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachol is wiped off the map.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain. But at the same time, you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not? 3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime. Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend. In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Stop. Just up ahead. Danger. You are prepared. Don't put away your friend. Your weapon. The barrels of your Villier's 9mm pistol shine threateningly in the cold spring lights.
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
Good. Be ready to take damage.
I'm all out of shits to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, Loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior fire, and he knows it. He is nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. The Mercenary Tribunal. No, we have to step in. This is not going to end well if we don't.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire. He is. I was wrong.
Pig, fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you open.
The gunner, the raddest, the killer. What do you think he does? Huh?
That struck some chord. A dark chord.
What are we waiting for? Let's blow that pig fucking mouth off his face.
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill.
Yeah? Who did then? How fucking convenient. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, magic fucking sniper, one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Fuck.
The
Fuck.
boys
Let's
confessed
go.
to everything, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
Oh shit.
The shot rings in your ears, a low tinny. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. All right. here
That
we
was
go.
low though.
This is an illegal tribunal. Grenell would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick.
I am a Grenell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike. Nah, I just have the biggest gun. King Reaper. You're right, but you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks? She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool! Don't do anything stupid! The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
They're afraid. All of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon. One by one. No, the rest will stay. They would hold their ground, even if it means dying here with you.
Yes. So what?
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been since your last drink. Get one in you right now. Exactly. This is so horrible. People are gonna die whatever you do. It will be all your fault. Only a drink will soothe this. Keep thinking about the drink. Shut up. Let him think. Too much is on the line. He's not gonna fuck it up because of you.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left. She left. Her room's cleaned out. Right before these assholes showed up.
We should have arrested her.
Fuck.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
Alright.
Of course.
Fuck!
Nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
Oh, let's go.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun.
Oh my god.
From the explosion. The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse. There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Fuck!
The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder. The pain flows over your entire body like an awful shock. A grim knowing rises from within. Half of your body must be gone.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. He has to. The rifleman will fire at you again. Then, 2 shots ring and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see two crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Fuck. Damn.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Warm blood pools underneath you. It's sticky, and there's so much of it.
Don't go into shock. Hold on.
Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away. Almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
No way.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world. You're thirsty. Reach for the glass of water by the bed. The world is still there. Sleep some more.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it. Again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Sunrise, Parabellum. What happened? You shot the Major in the face. A firefight ensued. Yes.
A blood-stained killer.
You're an officer of the RCM. As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They
Oh
both
my
died before they made
fucking
it to
God.
intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name. Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got a jump on me.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened. Three. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat. The Pole was the last to die. Evrard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. Company is yet to retaliate. Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know. This is the one.
He nods.
All. Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome. We will see. Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me. No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights us back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here? Sorry. That's between you and them, he thinks.
I did. No need. Easy now.
You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
How are you? Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, little Ifrater. I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too. Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines. Oh, that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to catch everything.
He's wrong.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's been there for years. Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else? We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Ravashol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
No need to be melodramatic. I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism, Detective, on account of it being dead. Ideology does not have anything to do with the murder investigation at hand. I'm sorry. Does not.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary. That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold. A red...
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Wasteland of reality. Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Really? Fuck. It's such a jump. It's fine.
Suddenly, your entire body is paranoid. It's like a...
I know you can't say it.
The voice doesn't wish to hurt you, no, but don't focus on that.
Really now? Check this out.
You're overwhelmed.
Just for future reference, I'm combining all hazard outputs together. Anyway, just as monstrosity trapped in your machine, this looks terrible. I guess you could make the argument that Wooly Yoshi is implantables and having costumes fly,
She's been holed up in here.
I wrote that that's it. This is also our first costume to show one of my least favorite me costume gimmicks. Early on, I guess I really wanted to emphasize the Me's faces, since that's what you're supposed to customize.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before you. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. If you've got something really important. Goddamn fine.
She's very well. Just keep her talking.
I heard you in the passages, so you found my... So nice. That's I was, before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
Character on the roster, but it's based on an outfit Link could wear in Breath of the Wild. This is just so unbelievably ugly, though, that I had to put it low. Also, this thing was the bonus that came with buying fighters.
The waves outside of
So, if you see any debates on who was the worst Fighters Pass 2 character, say this. 138 includes Squid Hat.
No, who ratted me out, by the way? But she couldn't have known I was on the coast.
One thing that annoys me about the angling outfits in
Took some
particular has to do
convincing my ass.
certain me costumes will actually change based on the color you choose for your me, but for some reason, despite it being the most obvious thing ever, the inklings don't change color at all. That definitely hurts each of them.
I did.
137 Peach's crown, and 136 Daisy's crown.
I already told you I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly plenty of broken people. Yeah, sure.
That means you
I'm
lose the Me's
listening.
haircut, that just leads to less customization overall.
Man,
I would prefer if it was just the crown. Also, Daisy's a
Can't do either without some power of mind over matter. Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped for a while. Wow, now I'm curious.
First off, the hair looks a bit better, and it also comes with Zelda's big ears.
Don't know it,
Based on a
but
different Zelda than the one on the roster. Which one that is, I have no idea. At first, I thought it was Ocarina of Time, but that looks quite a bit different, so who knows? This does
The
list the
gun
viewpoints for
trigger
having
happy
a dress,
death.
though, which
What
also
do you
goes for the
think?
last two entries.
That I'm going to steer down the breach? No.
Oh no, you heard me.
I'm not way a front. Two barrels. Not really what you were looking for. Yeah. Evidence.
Anyway, this mask looks okay, I guess. But
Who
this
doesn't?
really should have come with a matching outfit.
It's very...
Like, I get maybe dresses could be hard to work with, but
pretty
Sheikah
bomb,
armor
too.
would definitely
Yes, I'm
fit
sure.
133 is about patterned outfit. Now we're getting into the full costume based on actual characters. This is another stretched out head monstrosity, but if I were to give it some credit, I like how the party popper here is used for the gun. 132, Kincaid roll hat and outfit. He looks very strange stretched over at me, but his hat looks a bit better than Isabel, so we'll give him a slight edge. He's our first character to just push his head on top of the bee's head, which looks a bit better than the stretched out ones, but it's still much worse than just having the head be normal. 131, box hat and outfit. very similar to K-Roll, but the outfit looks much more natural on me. I guess this could be used to kind of recreate the other two Star Fox members, Peppy and Slippy, but this is Fox's big tail, so I don't know. 130, Inkling wig and outfit.
How should I know?
Based on animals,
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
Moving away from outfits based on animals, the human ones are much better.
All right. She sits down with a drink, trying to
also her first one to change based on the
so I grab a seat next to her.
The female one looking with the orange Inkling and the male one
She asked me to.
While that is kind of cool, again, these really should have changed based on the color of the mane. If they did that, these would actually kind of have a reason to be used.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower. As I keep war kind of fucker. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw it. Yes.
If you look at Falcon, you can see two white triangles represent the eyes on his helmet, but for some reason, they're not on the beam costume. So yeah, that just looks weird. 128 is probably get outfits. Yeah, I mean, this looks like prom, I guess. Not much else to
Everyone in Jamrock.
Guess you could use the blue hair to make
the criminals.
A troll.
Right. Sure. I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain. You turn to my.
She's not going to change her mind. That's it.
What bunker? Don't know anything.
The light's broken on its side. It's quiet in your enemy. It still hurts like hell.
Plus this comes with big ears, which could probably help make some other characters. 125, Builder Mario's helmet and outfit. Obviously Mario has a builder costume on the main roster, but I could see this being somewhat helpful in general.
She's true.
If you ever wanted to fight as Bob the Builder, I guess
This
this
is
is a
how you
costume
talk
you'd
her out of
use.
it. She stares at you, frozen. The gun's gratitude, doubt.
For the Inklings are actually not
She's still ready
for
to
the
go.
actual characters, so I guess these do have a
Day
bit
of
of a use
miracles.
if you really love how the
I'll
spot
take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness.
Look, but it gets to play so highly amongst the other costumes based on fighters. This is technically
I have a feeling.
I think Skyward Sword Link is the most similar, but it's a bit hard to tell. Obviously, all three Links on the roster can wear outfits very similar to this, though, so it has to stick quite low here. 122, X's helmet and outfit, and we've reached our first DLC costume. Now, I'm sure the Mega Man fans in the audience will probably execute me for this, but I don't know. This outfit is just very similar to normal Mega Man.
A
Yeah, I
sort
know this is based on a different design or
Raygun
whatever,
you
but I would
pocket
not change
trusted.
this costume
We should
if I could
read.
just play as Mega Man. And even then,
The
I would
plane-
play as Mega Man. 121, Luigi's cap, 120, Mario's cap, and 119, Mario's cap. These are my three favorite pieces based on fighters. I've just always liked how the caps look for the Mario family. I think the design is literally perfect. They can work well on a lot of Mii's, so I like them a good amount. I will say, though, I swore there was a Mario Overalls outfit, but they're
A
just
thick journal. This was important to her.
But yeah,
The
that's it for
journal
these
falls
fighter-based
open.
costumes.
It's a
Now we
link.
get to
It's
jump
good
into
she left
some
enough.
original
Heart
There could be useful.
He said heart attack.
There could be useful
Short stuff. Heart attack.
There could be useful information.
Heart attack.
There could be useful information.
Nothing. You have no idea. That name isn't mentioned.
What about this M? Could this be La Puta Madre? Here, March 9th.
Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate them. Then again, were you supposed to find out? Didn't follow through. You should have shot her in the head. The thought steadied you, being holed up here. Did M feel truly betrayed? The entry ends abruptly. The most, even when I leave here.
It looks like
That would be a first. Or a fourth. What, who's counting? Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you're the head of a major Jamrock gang specializing in drug production. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than it could have been later. And again, maybe there's a Hardy boy who's yet to meet. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the world.
As for these two, though, I again don't like that they come with the hair similar to the Mario princesses we saw before. The princess haircut looks way less stupid than the prince's, so it gets the edge. 111, 1-Up mushroom hat, and 110, super mushroom hat. These are, of course, the most iconic mushrooms. These definitely definitely don't look bad, but they're just nothing that special. Alright, now we get a big streak of animal hats that just puts the head on top of the meat. There are more that come after this, but they have matching outfits. This is where I decided to place the others. 109 Teddy hat. This is based on Teddy from Persona 4, and he just looks very dumb. 108 Judd hat. This is based on Judd, the cat from Splatoon, and the fact that this was DLC is absurd. If you bought this, you're beyond saving. 107 Mr. Saturn hat. Based on that Thing from Reaches Down special, this looks okay, I guess. Nice that I don't have to pay for it. 106 Morgana hat. This is based on that little gremlin that's in Joker's taunts that goes like, looking cool, Joker. It's fantastic and funny to me, so it got to move up. 105 Feline hat. This is based on Feline from Animal Crossing Monster Hunter, and the fact that Monster Hunter doesn't have a fighter helps us out a bit. Plus, its eyes are also funny. 104 Chomp hat. This isn't really the same as the other hats we're talking about right now, but this is the best place to put it anyway. I like how it engulfs the Mii's head. 103 Slime hat. This is based on the slime enemy from Dragon Quest. They're pretty iconic, so they deserve the hat. Plus, this has a bit of jiggle physics as well, which is a neat addition. 102 Chocobo hat. This is based on Final Fantasy, but it's my favorite Animal hat because it's the closest you can get to making Chica, and she's awesome. 101 Coral hat. This is another Street Fighter piece, and it looks pretty nice, I guess. I'm sure there's some pretty specific character this could be used to create. Like, it could be used to make, 100 Hockey Mask. This is also based on Street Pass, and while yes, it does have a bit of the Shy Guy problem where I wish it was just the mask by itself, this definitely is the least bad case of this. 99 Lacey headband. This is our last Street Pass headpiece for now, and sure, it looks like it can be helpful, I guess. 98 Barbara the Batwig. This is based on Barbara from Jam with the Band. The wig fits pretty well, but there's no matching outfit, so I can't really put it much higher. 97 Octoling wig. Very similar problem as the last one where the wig looks cool but doesn't have a matching outfit. I like how this wig looks better though, even as Splatoon is much more representation. 96 Dixie Kong hat. Out of our last three, this is the solo headpiece I think would be the most helpful. While it would still be difficult to make Dixie Kong without a matching outfit, the hat and hair don't look bad for a custom knee. 95 the Spiny hat. I like this one purely because it's basically the Mario Maker power-up. Plus, if there's any spiky characters you want to make, I'm sure this could work well. 94 Mark's hat. This is based on the Kirby character, and I've always liked this hat. I think it could certainly work well outside of the character too, so I'm a fan of this. 93 Rabbit's hat. Now yes,
Stop.
this is
You
technically
are the
another
snowflake
stretched out head, but
yes.
honestly, I
I
like how
hate
this one
good.
was done. The rabbit itself is honestly not even that stretched, so you could definitely turn the Mii head
Put your
into a
damn
mountain
gun
style.
down.
Like if the head did the
There's something. Shh.
This is
the Kipt.
You are.
He is nesting.
Fuck.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a fight, my plan is not to get the mercenary tribunal.
Get lost.
I think no, he didn't. He's about to open fire. He is. I was wrong.
Pig fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. When
no one
With the leader gives. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. Even if it comes peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Then move down from that. Alright, here we go.
I am a Nah. I just have the biggest gun. King, you're right.
Okay, it's not much. Now fire. Fuck them up easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. Of course. Nothing. Stop.
Yes.
Good.
I'm on.
This is a miss. You are.
He is nest.
Fuck.
The lieutenant.
The mercenary. If this.
First one here, WSG bro.
Hi. I just got home making cookies with some buddies. And now I'm trying to redo this section of this game.
Get lost, comedian.
No, he didn't. He is.
Pig fuck!
oh, people are
No one.
With the leader. No, even in peace. Always peace. It has. Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal.
Just finished making a bid.
That's good, man.
I am a Nah. King, You're right.
Okay, now easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. Dangerous.
Finally.
Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger. Sergeant Major Rao Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. All sentenced to death by lead.
What's the funniest of the emotions in your opinion?
It's not an emotion, it's a necktie. And he'll randomly scream at you with a weird voice to do drugs.
Fuck do you mean? Talker.
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kit ass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. If Laylee was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for sure. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along.
Our colonel did what he had to do. It was either one cunt or 100 of them. Rude here. In your ship pipes, right in the fucking...
Disappointed face dude, funny gifting day is to close.
I know, right?
He likes to fire mortars at random coordinates. Wipe out mud huts like that. And he gets bored. Lady knew how to command.
He was a good commander. I can see you miss him.
Oh yeah. He would have commanded this fuckhell way better than I did. But that didn't happen. Because Hayseed, Bill, and Kipty the Kipt here.
Listen, man. We told you we...
Fuck do you mean? Talker.
We've heard...
Yeah, if Laylee...
Ready to...
This one isn't used to being suited this long.
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths. Find his killer. Cop, his killer, stands right there. Shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting him. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here.
Big talk, but you got him to admit he's a bad leader. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left! She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
You can...
Hey, but...
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Yeah? Who did then? How fucking convenient. You think how about...
Listen!
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Oh, my logic is freaking low.
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move move your mouth like a fish gasping for... He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle.
No way.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
She's not. She's bleeding out. If she doesn't get help in 10 minutes, she'll die.
Fuck this! Gene! Tend to Lizzie! Now!
All of you cunts inside.
El Bozo just don't get shot. Bozo FRFR.
Huh? That's...
What are we wait?
Lance call.
He is not used to commanding or leading.
Fuck.
He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill.
Yes.
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been fucking horrible. A girl got shot. Because of you?
Nah.
Enough!
Interrupt me again, and you think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge.
She's gone. Stay cool.
I'll be okay.
She'll be gone soon, too. Company bitch is gone.
Guys,
Hold your ground. Any more of you run.
There, no. The rest will stay.
Really? There's no getting out of this?
Even if it means dying here.
Fuck. That's crazy. Yeah.
A smoke like dice, the kinetic.
Oh, that's crazy. So there's like no good ending? That's nuts. Wow. Oh, wow.
Bozo got shot out.
Fuck. Alright, fine.
Get good noob.
Alright. Okay.
Shoot back next time.
No, I did. This save, I did shoot back and I killed that. I didn't.
The fan stands still.
I don't want to say I killed him.
The bed's a little nut.
Dang, that's crazy.
Deflect the bullet, woman, or SMTH.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
Good yapping.
I had got open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go. I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
Okay.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
Okay.
A gift. I am not drawing my gun, yet. but I don't like gifts.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
It's hardly surprising.
Alright.
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing. I always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Freighter. Should we go?
There we go.
Let's go to watching.
Red thread leads out of the room.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a
Check this door number.
six the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. A prime.
She killed him!
Widen into a radius
No,
of locations
she literally
in
said she
Martinez.
didn't.
B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Backward from the mouth to the roof.
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
The lieutenant looks out the window and onto the bay.
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring.
True.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone. Maybe there were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go.
Oh.
You clearly see
jackpot. These, unlike...
Yeah, we found that already. Fuck.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by. In the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now.
That's
this
awesome.
establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. Ah, them. Nice people, but no. Lena said they were going back to Jamrock. I saw them pass by outside. This was before the fight started. I'm glad she got out of here before all that. Bullets flying and stuff. People inside were quite terrified, you know. I had to take action and step outside too. Yes, you know, and I went outside and took care of it. Everybody calmed down. Felt like the right thing to do.
He's almost completely forgotten what this began with.
I mean, you're a detective. Perhaps you can track them down. Shouldn't be that hard.
Exactly, but all in due time. Crypto business is not a priority right now.
You'll see her again one day. You know it. Things went like they did for a reason.
Oh, fine, hero cop. Lena left a forwarding address. 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. If you see them again, do give them my best. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad. Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him. He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
That's funny. Hold on, I'm gonna get a cookie. Don't fall.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Now, how can I help you? Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer. An honest tactic, and effective.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Well, yeah. Memento Mori, right? It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like,
I like
it's your
that.
last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking guy. Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run over.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who love nothing more than advancing social democracy. If I bust in some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows. And maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys. Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Nope.
He did. He shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Jandro. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
It sincerely amuses him how hard these guys typecast themselves.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book. Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Jandro. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
I will, Capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, because the Hardy boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Bino Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Yes?
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday. And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there, you know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker. No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely. No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now. You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
They're shutting you up. Silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard. Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Right.
10-4, come in. Fireworker. Over. 10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over. 10-4. Orders as your orders. Anything else? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive? Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show. Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next? Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right? Fuck it. I'm a bad guy now. There's things more important than holding a grudge. It's okay. You've been through enough. We are what we are. And you're a cop. Shoot. Sorry, man. Didn't mean it like that. Ask away. Okay.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire? The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
Woof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. That's merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate, you know.
He's clearly relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
A lorry, about the smell of cigarettes and perfume. You close the rust. Stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife, not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart. Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being. No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you drop by. I'm sure he'll be glad. Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend. I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live. I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
Is this about the questions again? Because
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Fritta.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool. People, they say you'd kind of died for a moment, that you let your shit out already, but then came back. So I guess that's what's cool now. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you. Who knows?
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods. Good.
Don't be
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air like skyscrapers.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well. Yes, I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
raccoon, okay? The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister.
Hello again, sir.
Oh, nice.
Mon Dieu, officer. It is worse than I thought. I know all about that kind of pain. I've had hip trouble for the past week. Maybe it's time to slow down, enjoy life a bit. Anything I can do to assist you?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics. In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you? Sure, let me have a look. More than sure. What else have you got? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Anything else you're thinking of selling? another time, perhaps.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
You feel the ligament move on your left shoulder, and a small, warm drip of blood. It's nothing.
Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah. No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather before another rainy day begins.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
And that iron? That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
I don't know what those are. They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes. I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes. No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there. Our father killed himself.
What?
Don't say that, he didn't. I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.